What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross. I like games, and today, I'm a little happy. I'm a little bit happy today, ladies and gentlemen, because you see, I got myself a Tamer's Evolution box. I have wanted one of these since I saw it. They finally released over here, and honestly, they are proven awkward. They are being resold on eBay for 3 times the price. There are other people who are literally buying them to open them and resell the parts for a total of 3 times the price. Weirdly, people are getting annoyed at the scalpers selling them for treble the price. Nobody seems to have a problem with people opening them up and selling each individual part for a total of 3 times the price, which does seem slightly hypocritical to me. These are very limited products. If you've got one of these, I hope you actually wanted it. I have very little patience for people who order these to resale. Because if you order them to resale, what you're basically doing is buying one that somebody else would have bought and selling it to that person so you can get some money. It's not nice for the community, right? It's not a cool thing to do. I really hope none of you watching this did that, because that's not cool. I bought one because I really wanted one. Shout out to Millibods Gaming, who did hook me up with one of these. I'm hearing rumours of shops that ordered 100 and got 5. And I don't think, now I could be wrong about this, but I don't think these are going to be reprinted. In the US, they were a premium Bandai product. You could just go on premium Bandai and order them. That is not the case over here in Europe. We had to basically hope our local store got them in. But I did get hold of one, and I am delighted, because these are brilliant. So let's take a gander at everything inside. Now, first, we've got the box, first of all. The box is very cool. Inside the box, we have a playmat. And I finally have an actual official Digimon playmat. Of course, I don't think I could have got one before now. There are a couple other products that have got playmats in. Maybe one of them has already been out. But there's an actual playmat, and it's got loads of Digimon on. You got yourselves your War Greymon, and I want to say that's Lilymon, and look how cool it is. It's a very cool playmat. There is a little bit of kind of unused white space up here, but I am totally alright with that. It's just a montage of Digimon, and it looks amazing. Now, it is weird size. What I've got here underneath my Dragon Shield mat is a standard size playmat, as most people would expect. These Digimon playmats are a tiny bit wider. Tiny bit that way, and not quite as long. So they're a little bit smaller overall, but look at it. Now, there was one that came with sleeves and had all the alternate arts on. I think might have been out. I need to double check that. And there is a War Greymon playmat coming as well. But just the fact that this has actually made it out, and that is a very cool playmat. What else have we got in here? Something else we've got in here is it's not coming out. It's not coming out. Deck box. An actual official Digimon TCG deck box. Now, there's stuff inside, so we are going to have to open this bad boy up in a minute. But you've got, and it's old school Digimon, right? So if you look at the design, it is old school Digimon from back in the day when this is really what Digimon was. There's nothing on the bottom. But we've got 3 sides of kind of old school Digimon sprites. And then on the front, we've got Digimon, but with the kind of the pixelated egg. And then on the top, we've got those symbols as well. So we'll get to that in a moment. What else have we got here? We've got ourselves a memory gauge. And this is beautiful. Now, it's kind of metallic. You can see underneath there's it's all kind of like a metal strip. And what we've got here is a 2-player gauge. Now, what I like about this is I use this Beware when I'm tracking memory. And if you use the ones that come out of packs, it's just a little bit too big. But on this, the Beware works so much better. Look how much better it is. You can actually see where it is. This is a little too big to use on the regular ones, but I'm playing over webcams, and literally everyone I've played against so far has been cool and had no issue. But at least with this one, I can actually put Beware down and you can actually see where he is. So that's a cool memory gauge. Now, that is empty, which means everything else is located inside this box. Oh, I'm excited. Because, of course, if you've been following Digimon, you know what's in here. The real stars of the set. Now, Oh, I kind of don't want to open it because this deck box is too beautiful, but we got to get in and see what it is. So, we actually do have a tiny little egg. Little Digimon egg, which of course is designed to track your progress or to track the memory, which is actually really cool. It is very small. There is also a little divider in here, which of a little Digimon hatching, which is very, very cool. Okay. And then we get to the sleeves. Now, these sleeves are awesome. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to have to open these bad boys up. So, if you see me trying to sell these as sealed, you know I'm lying. They've been unsealed. Because, yes, alright. And this is what Bandai have to do. There are a lot of these sleeves and a few of these sleeves. But obviously, you need Digitama sleeves. Now, there's only 5. So if you break one of these Digitama sleeves, you are done. But we got old school Digimon, the digital sprites. There we go. And then we got these for your main decks. Far more of those. So that is really cool. And I love that they've given you your deck and your Digi-Egg deck. Because you need that for Digimon, right? You cannot just have a 50 card decks or 50 sleeves for your 50 card deck. You've got to have your Digi-Egg sleeves as well. There's no real alternative. So they're very cool. I love them. And then we get to the real stars. Because you see, what we've got is 2 packs of promos. And you'll notice that one is Japanese and one is English. And you only get one of each card. So if you do want to make a deck with these, it is going to be very difficult. Oh, for goodness sake, I meant to open the English ones. Never mind. We'll open them now. These are going straight in the binder anyway. I'm not keeping these in the packs. So, we've got an alternate art of Shadow Wing. It's non-foil, incidentally. It is full art, but it is non-foil. Shadow Wing is fine, and it is a starter deck card, incidentally, so it's cool getting an alternate art reprint. Now, this is the big one. This is Gaia Force. Gaia Force is the best option card in the game. It just deletes any Digimon. And as a security card, it does the same thing. It's the reason why the red starter deck has been so much more expensive than the others. Because you only get 2 in there. Now, we do know that the new Gallantmon deck, which has come out, there is a play set of these. Although different artwork again. So we've now got 3 different arts of it. Hammer Spark is another beautiful card that people love in blue decks. And again, it's another starter deck card. These are reprints of starter deck cards. Which is really cool because they're only available in the starter decks generally. 0 cost to play, gain a memory, but as a security you gain 2. And the artwork is amazing. Cocytus Breath, another one from the blue starter deck. 7 cost card that returns one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand, trashing all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Heaven's Gate. I mean, I love the art on this one. Just gives you an extra 3,000 for the turn. Or as a security, all of your Digimon and security Digimon get plus 5,000 for the turn. And then it goes to your hand, so you can play it next turn. Heaven's Charm. And there is a little bit of foiling. Wait a second. Nope. My colour blindness is playing up, ladies and gentlemen. These are foil. It's very light foiling. It is not intrusive like the foiling we generally see on the other Digimon cards. It is very light foiling, but on the yellow cards you can see it a little bit better. I am fully blaming my colour blindness for that. But there is a fairly light holofoil over all of the cards, which is very cool. We've then got Hornbuster. Now this is not a starter deck card, because there was no green starter deck initially. That came later. So here you've got a pair of cards from each of the starter decks. And then we got Hornbuster and Flower Cannon. And again, Hornbuster's fine, gives you extra power. But Flower Cannon is a great card. And that was also an alternate art card in one of the sets. So we've got 3 different arts of this as well. And we end up with a set of 8 lightly foiled promo cards, which are cool. For what it's worth, you'll see the Japanese cards here are exactly the same. It is literally just the exact same cards, but in Japanese rather than English. So if we try and pop them down here a little bit, and we'll have to go a little bit over the memory gauge, I apologise. But you will see there that they are the exact same cards, but they have Japanese writing on rather than English. But in terms of artwork and everything else, they are exactly the same. This was not a cheap box. But you get the awesome memory gauge. You get the awesome sleeves that I've lost. You get the awesome deck box, which I absolutely love. And barely won't fit on the screen. And then you get the playmat. And there's no real packs in here, right? It is, you get the sleeves, deck box, memory gauge, playmat, and the promos. And it's an expensive product, but this is very much supposed to be a premium product. It is meant for uber nerds like me, people that really want to get the really cool premium Digimon stuff. No one saw me kick my microphone lead. So, if you can get hold of these, it comes highly recommended from me. I think this is an amazing product. I completely understand why people wouldn't want it, and I don't know it, well, I wouldn't pay 3 times the RRP. Do be wary of people out there who are, you know, selling Gaia Force for... I've seen Gaia Force sell for as much as a whole box. Because it's an amazing card and it's an amazing artwork. So do be a little careful out there. If you're looking for this, good luck. Check your local game store. But this is a very cool product. Thumbs up from Wassy. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you guys. Is this the kind of thing you want? Is this a product you've tried to pick up? Have you been successful? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/BT6 Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus pods, all kinds of fun stuff. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassy Plays. Bye!